Welcome back, Gridiron Girls and SportsSkinny fans and followers. For this week's video, I'd love to discuss with you the upcoming LSU game against Mississippi State. Last season, Dak Prescott led the Mississippi State Bulldogs to victory in Baton Rouge, which hasn't happened since 1991. So I think this year Mississippi State is going to feel a little bit cocky and ultimately approach the game as if they've already won it. However, if you know anything about football, you know that ultimately does not win games for teams. It can lead to loss. If you get too headstrong in a game that you haven't even started yet, it's difficult to back down at the right time. LSU's defense is not one to be messed with, especially this season. With Leonard Fournette so strong on the Heisman watch and two young quarterbacks who have worked very hard in the offseason to prove themselves and make up for some of the difficulty they caused last fall. LSU is not a team that you really want to face on a bad day, and I think LSU will be very frustrated as they will be playing in Mississippi this year and against a team who was very aggressive and violent with them last year. Now, as a fan, I can tell you I've never heard of LSU really holding a grudge, but we get revenge as fans and as the team. So I believe that playing against Mississippi State at Mississippi State will maybe be an iffy, if at best, game for Mississippi. I think LSU is going to dominate. This is their first game of the season, as last week their season opener was canceled due to weather. That's something that we haven't had happen in a very long time at LSU, and so I know those players are just antsy to play, and they're ready to play against a team like Mississippi State, and I think playing an SEC team who has always been a big rival for them as their very first game of the year is going to make it an even more powerful game to watch. I will be in Colorado attending a wedding on Saturday, so I won't get to watch most of the game, but it will be on my ESPN app all through that reception, and you can probably see some of my tweets as well. And I'll more than likely have a recap blog for you next week also, so keep your eyes open for that. But if not, please just refer back to this video and remember that I'm a diehard LSU fan, and I have nothing but faith in this team. And I believe that Anthony Jennings and Brandon Harris have what it takes to win games. They just don't have the spark under their belts yet. And I think once they get this win against Mississippi State that I'm predicting, and also is predicted in Vegas, we're predicted to win by 4 points or more, I think that that win is going to be a big deal for our young team. And many of our former team players and alum are in the NFL just killing it. And they're always rooting Saturday nights for Baton Rouge. And I believe that the fan base and the incredible support that these Tigers are getting is just going to egg them on to win this season. Now, ESPN analysts have ultimately decided that LSU is favored to win the SEC West and lead the team into the championships. Now, as a fan, I can tell you it's been a few years since that has happened or has led to good results. In 2011, we lost to Alabama and made a fool of ourselves as fans, and the team made a fool of themselves on the field. They never crossed the 50-yard line. And I think that this is the year that LSU is going to pick back up the legacy and the dynasty that they have left off with, and that they're going to reunite Les Miles and the rest of the team with what it feels like to be champions. And I'm ultimately very excited for that. But for now, I'm just excited week to week to see what the games happen to lead to. And I think playing against Mississippi State for our season opener is going to be a great, great thing. So all of you Mississippi State fans, I'm sorry ahead of time if we win, but I'm even more sorry ahead of time if we lose, because LSU will never give up, and our rivalry is one for the books. However, LSU fans, I'm very excited because I genuinely believe we have a shot at winning. So let's just root for our home team and be proud fans, and don't make a fool of yourself this Saturday. Drink safely, drive responsibly, etc., etc., and check the website for more. Every Thursday, there are new videos here on YouTube, and I look forward to seeing you guys come back. Don't forget to comment below videos you want to see or how you think the game will go. For sports-skinny.com and gridirongirl.org, I'm Kimberly Temple, bringing you the skinny on all things LSU.